Welcome to Health Fact 10M.
Most people believe stiffness, tight hips, or a sore lower back are just unavoidable signs of getting older. In reality, those issues often come from joints that aren't moving the way they were designed to move. The body thrives on motion, and when certain joints, especially the hips, stop moving well, other areas are forced to compensate. The encouraging part is that improving mobility doesn't require expensive equipment or long workouts. With the right exercises, even a few minutes a day can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. One of the most effective movements for restoring healthy hip motion is an exercise called hip airplanes. Exercise 1. Hip airplanes. Hip airplanes may look simple at first glance, but they're one of the most powerful exercises you can add to your routine if your goal is better mobility, balance, and joint control. This movement trains your hips to stay strong and stable while rotating, something your body needs every day when you walk, climb stairs, bend down, or stand on one leg to put on shoes. For people who sit for long hours, feel stiff through the hips, or notice tension traveling into the lower back, hip airplanes can be especially helpful. At their core, hip airplanes teach your body how to move efficiently. The hip joint is designed to rotate, but modern lifestyles often limit movement to straight lines, mostly sitting, standing, and walking. Over time, that lack of rotation can lead to stiffness and cause other areas, like the lower back or knees, to take on extra stress. Hip airplanes help restore that missing rotation while strengthening the small stabilizing muscles around the hip and pelvis. To perform the exercise, start by standing tall on one leg. Keep a slight bend in the knee of your standing leg. This helps protect the joint and improves balance. Slowly hinge forward at your hips, sending your torso forward while your free leg extends straight behind you. Your body should form a long, straight line from your head to your lifted heel, similar to a T shape. Keep your spine neutral and your gaze slightly down to help maintain balance. Once you're steady in this position, the rotation begins. Without letting your standing leg wobble, gently rotate your hips so your chest opens toward the ceiling. Pause briefly, then slowly rotate back down so your chest faces the floor again. This open and close motion is 1 repetition. Move slowly and with control. This is not about speed. Keep your core lightly engaged and focus on staying balanced over your standing leg. Begin with 5 to 8 controlled rotations on one side, then switch legs. As your balance and coordination improve, you can gradually increase to 10 or 12 repetitions. It's common for this exercise to feel challenging at first. Many people are surprised by how hard it is to stay steady, and that's completely normal. These stabilizing muscles often don't get much attention, and hip airplanes wake them up quickly. If balance is a concern, there's no shame in using support. Lightly hold onto a wall, chair, or countertop while you learn the movement. As you gain confidence and strength, try reducing your reliance on support or removing it altogether. The benefits of hip airplanes go beyond flexibility. This exercise improves hip stability, enhances balance, and encourages better coordination between your hips and core. Over time, many people notice that walking feels smoother, bending down feels easier, and everyday movements require less effort. By restoring proper hip rotation, you may also reduce unnecessary strain placed on the lower back during daily activities. However, hip airplanes aren't appropriate for everyone right away. If you have a recent hip, knee, or ankle injury, significant balance issues, or experience sharp pain during the movement, it's important to pause. Anyone with a history of hip surgery, severe arthritis, or neurological balance conditions should consult a qualified healthcare or fitness professional before attempting this exercise. Mild muscle fatigue or a stretching sensation is normal, but pain is not. When performed with patience and consistency, hip airplanes can be a valuable tool for maintaining healthy movement as you age. Think of them as practice for real life, training your body to stay strong, stable, and coordinated in positions you use every single day. Exercise 2. Deep squat hold with arm reach. The deep squat is one of the most natural positions the human body was designed to use. Long before chairs, people rested, worked, and played from a squat. Over time, however, modern lifestyles filled with sitting, driving, and screen use have made this position feel uncomfortable or even impossible for many adults. The deep squat hold with arm reach brings this foundational movement back while adding gentle upper body rotation, making it a powerful full body mobility exercise. This movement works multiple areas at once. It improves hip and ankle flexibility, encourages better knee alignment, and restores rotation in the upper back and shoulders. When these areas move well together, everyday tasks like getting up from the floor, lifting objects, or climbing stairs become easier and more confident. It's also an excellent way to counteract stiffness caused by long hours spent sitting. To begin, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Turn your toes slightly outward, which allows the hips to move more freely. Slowly lower yourself into a squat by bending at the hips and knees, keeping your heels flat on the floor. Think about sitting down between your legs rather than folding forward. Keep your chest lifted and your spine tall as you descend. Only go as low as you can while maintaining good posture. Depth will improve with time. Once you reach the bottom of your squat, settle into the position. If balance feels challenging, place one hand on the floor, a yoga block, or a sturdy surface nearby for support. From here, take your free arm and reach it upward toward the ceiling. As your arm rises, gently rotate through your upper back and allow your eyes to follow your hand. This rotation helps open the thoracic spine, an area that often becomes stiff from sitting and slouching. Pause in the reach for a slow breath, then bring your arm back down and switch sides. Aim for about 5 controlled reaches per side while staying in the squat. Throughout the movement, keep your heels firmly planted. Lifting onto the toes reduces ankle mobility benefits and can place extra strain on the knees. If getting into a deep squat feels difficult, there's an easy modification. Elevating your heels slightly with a folded towel, small plate, or wedge can make the position more accessible. This reduces the demand on ankle flexibility while still allowing you to work on hip and upper back mobility. As your range improves, you can gradually lower the heel support or remove it altogether. The benefits of this exercise go beyond flexibility. Holding the squat position builds strength and endurance in the legs while teaching your body how to maintain stability in a low position. The arm reach adds upper body mobility and coordination, helping your spine rotate the way it was designed to. Many people notice that after just a few minutes, their hips feel looser, their back feels less stiff, and standing up feels smoother. That said, this exercise isn't appropriate for everyone. If you have a recent knee, hip, or ankle injury, experience sharp pain while squatting, or have a medical condition that affects joint stability, it's important to proceed with caution. People with severe arthritis, balance disorders, or a history of joint replacement should consult a qualified healthcare or fitness professional before attempting this movement. Mild discomfort or stretching is normal, but pain is not. When practiced regularly and with patience, the deep squat hold with arm reach can help restore one of the body's most important positions. Think of it as a way to reconnect with natural movement, building mobility, confidence, and control in a position your body was meant to use every day. Exercise 3. Couch stretch. The couch stretch is one of the most effective movements for counteracting the tightness created by modern, chair-heavy lifestyles. It specifically targets the hip flexors and quadriceps, muscles that shorten and stiffen when we sit for long periods of time. When these muscles lose flexibility, they can pull the pelvis forward, increase tension in the lower back, and negatively affect posture. The couch stretch helps restore balance to this area, allowing your body to stand, walk, and move with greater ease. This exercise is especially valuable for people who spend much of the day seated, feel stiffness when standing up after sitting, or notice tightness in the front of the hips during walking or exercise. While it may look simple, the couch stretch delivers a deep, focused stretch that reaches muscles many traditional stretches miss. To begin, find a couch, sturdy chair, or wall. Place one knee on the floor and position the top of that foot against the couch or wall behind you. Your other leg should be in front, bent at about a 90-degree angle, with the foot flat on the ground. Make sure you're on a comfortable surface for your knee, such as a mat or folded towel. Before leaning forward, focus on your pelvis. Gently tuck your tailbone under and squeeze the glute on the side of the back leg. This is the most important part of the stretch. Many people skip this step and end up arching their lower back, which reduces the effectiveness of the movement. When done correctly, you should feel the stretch along the front of your hip and thigh, not in your lower back. Once your pelvis is set, lift your torso upright. Imagine a string gently pulling you upward from the top of your head, helping you maintain a tall, neutral spine. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds while breathing slowly and deeply. Each exhale allows the muscles to relax and release tension more effectively. As your flexibility improves, you can increase the intensity of the stretch by bringing your torso slightly more upright or gently shifting your hips forward while maintaining the pelvic tuck. The goal is not to force the movement but to let the muscles gradually lengthen over time. This stretch should feel strong but controlled. The benefits of the couch stretch go beyond flexibility. By reducing tension in the hip flexors, it helps restore proper pelvic alignment, which can take pressure off the lower back. Many people notice that standing feels more upright, walking feels smoother, and movements like climbing stairs or lunging become more comfortable. It also supports better posture by allowing the hips to move freely without pulling the spine out of alignment. Despite its benefits, the couch stretch isn't appropriate for everyone. If you have a recent knee injury, hip surgery, or experience sharp pain while in the position, this stretch should be avoided. Individuals with severe knee sensitivity, balance issues, or joint instability should consult a qualified healthcare or fitness professional before attempting it. If kneeling is uncomfortable, modifications such as using extra padding or performing a less intense hip flexor stretch may be more appropriate. As with any mobility exercise, consistency matters more than intensity. Practicing the couch stretch regularly, even just once a day, can lead to noticeable improvements in comfort and movement over time. Think of it as a reset for the front of your hips, helping your body return to a more natural, balanced position. When done with patience and proper form, this stretch can play a key role in keeping your hips and lower back feeling strong, relaxed, and supported. Exercise 4. Thoracic Spine Open Books. The thoracic spine, located between your neck and lower back, is meant to rotate, extend, and move freely. It plays a key role in posture, breathing, and everyday movements like reaching, twisting, and even walking. Unfortunately, long hours spent sitting, driving, and looking down at phones or computers often cause this part of the spine to become stiff and underused. When that happens, the body looks for motion elsewhere, and the neck and lower back usually take on more work than they should. Over time, this compensation can contribute to discomfort and restricted movement. Thoracic spine open books are a simple yet highly effective way to restore healthy rotation to the mid-back while gently opening the chest and shoulders. This exercise encourages better movement where it's meant to happen, helping the rest of the spine relax and move more naturally. It's especially beneficial for people who feel tight between the shoulder blades, notice rounded shoulders, or struggle to turn their upper body without moving their hips. To begin, lie comfortably on your side on the floor or a mat. Bend your knees to about a 90-degree angle and stack them directly on top of each other. Your hips should stay square, and your head can rest on a pillow or your bottom arm for support. Extend both arms straight out in front of you, palms touching, so your shoulders are stacked as well. From this position, slowly lift your top arm and begin to rotate it open, tracing a wide arc across your body and toward the floor behind you. As your arm moves, allow your eyes and head to follow your hand. This gentle head turn helps guide the rotation through the upper spine. Keep your movement slow and controlled, focusing on smooth motion rather than how far you can reach. As you rotate open, keep your knees pressed together and still. This is key. The goal is to isolate movement in the thoracic spine, not the hips or lower back. When you reach the end of your comfortable range, pause for a breath or two. You should feel a stretch across the chest and a gentle twist through the middle of your back. Then, slowly bring your arm back to the starting position with control. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions on one side before switching to the other. If you notice your knees separating or rolling backward, placing a pillow or yoga block between them can help maintain proper alignment. This small adjustment ensures the rotation stays where it belongs. The benefits of thoracic open books extend beyond flexibility. Improving mid-back rotation can help reduce unnecessary strain on the neck and lower back, support better posture, and make everyday movements feel easier. Many people also notice improved breathing, as a more mobile upper spine allows the rib cage to expand more freely. This exercise is particularly helpful for desk workers, drivers, and anyone who spends long periods in one position. Athletes who rotate frequently, such as golfers, tennis players, or pickleball enthusiasts, may also find that open books help their movements feel smoother and more controlled. While thoracic open books are generally gentle, they may not be appropriate for everyone. If you have a recent spinal injury, severe osteoporosis, or experience sharp pain during rotation, it's important to consult a healthcare professional before trying this exercise. Anyone recovering from back or shoulder surgery should also seek guidance before adding rotational movements to their routine. Mild stretching or stiffness is normal, but pain is not. When performed consistently and with attention to form, thoracic spine open books can be a powerful tool for restoring natural movement in the upper body. Think of this exercise as a reset for your posture and rotation, helping your spine move the way it was designed to, one controlled breath at a time. Exercise 5 to 90 hip switches. Hip rotation plays a major role in how comfortably and confidently we move through daily life. It allows us to sit on the floor, get up from low positions, turn while walking, and maintain balance as we age. Unfortunately, long hours of sitting in chairs often limit this natural rotation, leaving the hips stiff and restricted. The 90/90ths hip switch is a simple yet powerful exercise designed to restore both internal and external hip rotation, two movements that are essential for healthy, pain-free motion. This exercise focuses on teaching the hips to move independently while the upper body stays stable. When hip rotation is limited, the body often compensates by twisting through the lower back or knees, which can lead to discomfort over time. Practicing 90/90ths hip switches helps retrain the hips to do their job, improving mobility, control, and overall movement quality. To get started, sit on the floor with one leg positioned in front of you and the other behind you. Both knees should be bent at about 90 degrees. Your front shin should angle across your body, while your back shin points outward to the side. This setup places one hip in external rotation and the other in internal rotation. Sit as tall as you can, lifting your chest and lengthening your spine without forcing the position. For many people, simply holding the 90/90ths position feels like a stretch, and that's completely normal. If sitting upright is difficult, place a cushion, folded towel, or yoga block under your hips to elevate your seat slightly. This reduces strain and allows you to maintain better posture while your mobility improves. Once you feel stable, it's time to add the switch. Lightly lift both knees off the ground and rotate your legs together to the opposite side, moving into a mirrored 90/90ths position. Keep your chest facing forward as your legs move beneath you. Avoid leaning side to side or using momentum. This controlled transition is where the real benefit happens. Moving from one side to the other counts as one repetition. Aim for slow, deliberate switches, using your hip muscles to guide the motion rather than pushing off the floor with your hands. Start with 6 to 8 repetitions per side, focusing on smooth movement and steady breathing. Quality matters more than speed here. The goal is to build both mobility and strength in the hips at the same time. As your comfort and control improve, you can make the exercise more challenging. Try pausing in each 90/90ths position for a few breaths before switching sides. You can also add a gentle forward lean over the front shin to deepen the stretch, or work toward performing the switches without letting your hands touch the ground at all. These progressions increase muscular control and reinforce proper hip mechanics. The benefits of 90/90ths hip switches extend beyond flexibility. Regular practice can make getting down to the floor and standing back up feel easier, improve comfort during walking and turning, and support better balance. Many people also notice reduced tension in the lower back as the hips regain their ability to rotate freely. While this exercise is generally safe, it may not be suitable for everyone. If you have a recent hip injury, hip replacement, severe arthritis, or experience sharp pain during the movement, it's important to consult a healthcare or fitness professional before trying 90/90ths hip switches. Anyone with significant joint instability or balance concerns should also proceed with guidance. Mild stretching or muscle fatigue is normal, but pain is a sign to stop. When practiced consistently and with patience, 90/90ths hip switches can help restore a fundamental movement pattern that many adults lose over time. Think of this exercise as a way to reconnect with the ground, building strong, mobile hips that support confident, comfortable movement in everyday life. Here's how to combine these movements into a simple daily routine. Hip airplanes, 2 sets of 8 reps per side. Deep squat hold with arm reach, 2 sets of 5 reaches per side. Couch stretch, 30 to 60 seconds per side, 2 rounds. Thoracic open books, 2 sets of 10 reps per side. 90/90ths hip switches, 2 sets of 8 switches. Move slowly, breathe deeply, and focus on quality rather than speed. This isn't about breaking a sweat, it's about restoring how your body moves. The entire sequence takes about 15 to 20 minutes and targets the hips, lower back, and upper back, the areas most commonly responsible for stiffness and discomfort. Done consistently, even 4 to 5 times per week, many people begin to notice smoother movement, easier transitions, and less day-to-day tightness. The real secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Show up regularly, and your body will respond.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing health videos on Health Fact 10M.